Hey guys, so this is Adam. I just want to say sorry for taking so long to make this video. It's just I really owe you guys one, and it took me a really long time. And I promised I was going to do another video when I was able to get 2 cameras. So I have the amazing Holly helping me out. She's using her stuff. She's a pro. She's great. So all of the videos should be like this or better going forward. So I come through on the things I say I will come through on. Today, we're going to talk about flams. My students have been asking me to put up a video on flams, and some of them, I don't know who showed them flams, but it's a good thing they have me because some of these people have no idea. So this will be good for them and for anyone that just wants to learn how to play flams. So we're going to start out. Really, it's a soft note and then a loud note. If I break it down really slow, it's this. Not every flam has to be loud, but most, like 90% of the time, they are. So I'll play it at a more usable speed. I'll show you it righty, lefty, and then I'll alternate, and I'll give you some other examples of things you can do with them. So we'll start with just a quarter note flams, just really slow. It's the right flam. So notice it's an up and down motion. It's not some side-to-side swinging thing. I've seen students tell me their band teacher told them it's like a windshield wiper. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. So that's the right flam. The left hand actually strikes first, and then the hand that is on the beat and is louder is generally the hand that gets the name of the flam. So the right flam means the right hand comes second. In the left flam, the left hand comes second. It's the left flam. So I'll do some of those now. So you can see it sounds like one fat note. And flams can be used to beef up like an accent or a certain note. If you just, maybe this is a little boring, but like this could be. It's a little more interesting. It's got some attack, some guts. You know, it's got some balls to it, if you will. So flams can certainly be helpful all over the place. They're big in like marching band, and they're big for even just making a particular snare note in like a beat or a song stand out. Maybe this just doesn't cut it. So you want something like that. The flams certainly beef it up. Many drummers use them. It's not just a marching band only kind of thing. Okay, so when you get the right hand down and then the left hand down, then you should move to the next one where we alternate. And that's going to look like this. And again, you'll notice my grace note is very low. It's not supposed to be up here. You know, it's just a very low note, and it comes just before to make that chet sound. So okay, those are flams. Now we're gonna do some other stuff with these. The reason you need to get it that tight sounding, if you will, is because what if you want to add other notes before or after it? There are many rudiments that involve these. So let's do the next thing, a flam tap. That's exactly what it sounds like. It's a flam and then just a tap, one hit. Now, these are going to alternate too. So it'll be right flam, a soft right hand, left flam, a soft left hand. And that's a common rudiment too. I didn't find the last one. Sometimes it's just cleaner to not. And then I purposely made it swing for that one spot. What you'll notice is after you play the loud note, you leave your hand low to set up the next one. Now you can also, if you change the soft note around to the other hand, then you get something called an inverted flam tap, or an invert. And that's a right flam, then a left tap, a left flam, and then a right tap. So that's going to look like this. and slower. So those are inverts. So these don't really work if your flams are not in check. So you don't want to be doing something like, you don't want any of that crap. You just don't. That's the purpose of these videos, to show you how to do it the right way. The next thing you can do is something called a flam accent. And you can actually say it. It's flam accent, flam accent. It's a right flam, left, right, and then without pausing, left flam, right, left. So they're groups of 3. They're triplets, but you could even just say flam accent, flam accent, flam accent if you wanted to. And the flam accent, the flam is the flam. It's a loud note. So that's going to look like this. These are really fun when you get comfortable to put, like all these you should put with a metronome, put to a metronome. And this one I'm topping out at around 200. I did it yesterday. I'm at like 200. So always push yourself when you get comfortable with something. Faster and slower, right? Really broaden your range. Try to play at 30. Go from 30 to 270. That's a pretty good range if you want to be really good at drums. Aim for that or even bigger. But okay, these are flam accents. If you break it down, your right hand is doing this. Left hand is doing. Put it together. It's also the foundation for a hybrid rudiment. I'm going to go more into that in another lesson, but you can do a lot of stuff with those. Now, I just want to play this for you a little bit quicker just because I want to. I think you can really enjoy it. I like to do this too. That's just a fun sound to make with a snare drum. Mute it. Whack it. Okay, those are flam accents. The last thing I want to do is show you with these, because then we're gonna take these and put them on the drums. The last thing I want to do is what are known as flam paradiddles, and then you're going to take that flam and move it over to the diddle part, which is not generally loud, because not every flam is loud. So, okay, these are paradiddles, but we're going to put a flam on that first note, the accent. So instead of this, we're flamming it. So it's still right, left, 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 but with flams. Faster. Now the last thing I want to do with these is just play accents and put the flams in the end. So that's going to look like this. You can also put the accent on the toms. Okay, so that's what I want to say about flams. Oh, you know what? My spaceship is calling me. Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry. Well, I am so sorry. Yeah, that was just really important space business, and the Galactic Federation. They needed me to just. I had to talk to them, so I've done that. We're all good. Okay, so another thing we can do. I just wanted to do this real quick is. I actually wanted to reference it, and it slipped my mind briefly. But yeah, with flam accents, you can take flam accents and flam inverts or inverted flam taps and put them in the same idea, which is a great exercise. And I'm just going to show you this briefly, just for the sake of just showing you. I'll even give you the core notes with my left foot. Okay, so it's going to be 1 bar of flam accents and then 1 bar of inverted flam taps, and it'll just kind of go in between the two. just wanted to get that in there before we move on to the drum set stuff, the badass big boy stuff. All right, so you can also put flams in beats. I don't want you to think that they're just designed for the snare. You can put them on the snare. You can put them on the toms. Do a lot of cool things with these. So that's just like an example I just pulled off the top of my head. But you can put them in beats. So I'll give you like a very generic, easy beat, and I'll show you can fatten up some snare hits. One beat, they also work really well with fills. So, right, you could have something that's like. That could be a fill. I'll play just a beat and then a fill with flams in it, and that'll probably help you out a little more. I'll just sing a little different. That's a good way to explain stuff. And these are not good flams. Whoever telling you that doesn't know how to play flams. They don't know what they're talking about. That's not a flam. That's not a flam. Not a flam. Not a flam. That's a double stop, but it's not a flam. And there's a need for all this stuff. They're not flams. Flams are these. Here's another cool thing you can do using just the bass and the snare. So this is an idea that I had actually yesterday. So it's going to be a snare drum rudiment, not a rudiment, snare drum idea using flams and accents, and that's going to sound like this. So I hope you enjoyed the Flam video, and that's all I have to say about Flam. So if you have questions, ask, comment, subscribe. It's free, you might as well. And leave questions in the comments or whatever you need to do, but I'm always happy to answer questions. See you later.